Yeah, she got her gear on, y'all. What we're gonna talk about then? You got your gear on. I feel like we have to be professional. We got to talk about something. What you want to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about.
Fine.
Hey, people's out there. Hey, Takara, how you doing, beautiful? Hey, everybody. Hey, Tony D, what's up? I mean, just everybody. I'm just happy to be here. Hey,
So I
Mr. Two
said,
Extra, how you doing?
I'm doing all
I
right.
didn't say
I'm
hi
doing all right.
to
You are, well,
you.
I'm the host. You done just forgot about the host and start doing your
Yeah,
own
true.
thing. Now, you know,
Takara, I forgot all about it.
you mentioned something, I believe one day this week about the lady who got chased by the white woman. You said, and then she tried to flip it around and said that the black woman was chasing her.
Yeah, the Karen and Victoria's Secret.
Hmm. Would you care to tell
Yeah,
us
that
about
was.
the story?
Yeah. I know a lot of people already probably heard it. I mean, just imagine going to the store, trying to get your lingerie shop on or whatever you're trying to do,
Hmm.
and a crazy Karen. Let's just call it how it was. It was a white woman chasing a black woman. I can't imagine why she ever was doing that, but she was. And then she realized she was on camera. Why wouldn't you be, Karen? Why wouldn't you be? And when she found out that she was on camera, she was like, she switched it up, She was like, she tried to act like she was being attacked, right? But the crazy part is that this black woman already knew how to adapt to it, and she already knew she had to. Instead of defending herself, let me back up a little bit because I know how the world works. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like I'm the bad guy regardless. I told my son, I said, this is the difference. I said, imagine if somebody said you're at a park, they said, and somebody calls in and says there's a man disturbing the peace, right? Police officer shows up. There's two men there. There's a black man. There's a white man. Which man you think you're gonna go to first? I mean, let's stop acting like the world is not racist. Because if I keep getting this type of response, I have no problem with voicing my opinion, but I do it in such. Thank God for my mother. I do it in such an educated way that you can't help but walk away with something from what I say. So I make sure I make it clear. This world is racist. It just is. It's about if we're gonna fall for it or not. You're gonna take the black person away, or you're gonna look at the black person because you're that ignorant, you're that stupid that you buy into it. So that's what happened there too. Like even the employees try to say, "Hey, no, it was this crazy lady." I think we should go past this and figure out what mentally makes people think that it's okay to ruin people's lives like that, that can damn near get them shot or killed. You know what I mean? You can. That's why this is how racism works. You can't be black and be racist. You can be prejudiced. Racism is a system. It's a systematic thing. It's like I can't change a white person's narrative. I can't make your life hard. I can't change your housing. I can't um, affect you in any type of way in your lifestyle. You know what I mean? How we live. That's what racism is. It's, you change the system. Systematically, they call it systematic racism for a reason. But you can be prejudiced. Black people can be prejudiced. I could say I don't like white people. That's not the case. But I'm not prejudiced. That'll make. No, I'm not racist. That'll make you prejudiced. Racism, people are trying to claim it like, oh, I have racism, and like, dude, sit down. You don't, because your life is not being affected by it. I can't change your housing. I can't change your schooling. I can't affect you. I can't say, hey, you're just sitting in the park being black. You know what I mean? And screw you up that way. Claim prejudice all day long, but let's get it right. And then if everybody want to argue that and talk about it all day long, call me. I'll, I like to put people to sleep. I have a lot of lullabies.
You say you like putting people to sleep.
Yeah, because I mean it's time to put people. But people are just ignorant, running around here ignorant for no reason, and then we allow it. I'm not doing anybody any favors. I'm all about humanity. I don't care what color you are. You can have a horn sticking out your damn forehead.
Oh,
I'm not going to hold that against you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a decent person, you're a decent person. So let's get
oh,
past it. Let's start respecting one another. That's what humanity has not conquered yet. Respect.
Yeah, I think that we should look at a person by their
Drop the
character
mic.
and not by their character and not by the color of their skin. That because there's good and bad in every race. I don't care what
Every
race
race.
it is. There's good and bad in every race. So we
Good.
should look at the person by their character
Skin folks don't make us
and
skin
not by
folks.
that. We all bleed the same color. We
Yeah.
all bleed blue. We all bleed blue. Or we
Yeah.
have blue blood going through us when the oxygen hit us is red. You know. Hello everyone. What's up, fella?
Hi.
Appreciate y'all coming in. Anybody got any comments about it? Is the world gonna ever stop being the way it is? Is it ever going to be a utopia? Is the world going to find itself in a place where we can sit and relax as all race, as all colors, as earthlings, sit and relax and rest and live a good life among each other? Is that possible? Can that happen? Or is there going to always be someone or something that's going to push, some group of people that's going to push the envelope for things to stay the same or worse? Color should never be the issue. I agree with you. It
Yeah.
should never be the issue. Color,
It should
race,
never.
none of that should never be the should never be it.
This is the thing, though. It's not up to. We point fingers at the government and people. Or we say, "Is it? Is it?" It's really up to us. Each day, you have to take responsibility for you and what energy you put out, and not be worried about the next person. You can't change everybody's mind, but what you can change is your behavior, your thoughts, and how you perceive yourself. And trust and believe it will catch. Because I'm saying, like, we have all these trends that go on. Like, for instance, I think it's terrible. I'm gonna go into my teacher mode.
Oh,
All right. Yikes.
Val, I asked you to come up if you like. I sent you a request. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, come on up. I might need to get
Where
off. And
Tony
he's
at?
gonna need
Tony,
somebody. He might
Tony.
need somebody.
Yeah, I sent Tony a request. Anybody that's in the room right now, you got requests, you can just
I got 500.
bam, just bam, and come on up in the broadcast with us and chill with us. All right, as you saying.
Hmm.
Oh, it says, I
What is
think
that?
we should look at things in a better angle. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We should have learned by now uh what make each other tick and what doesn't make each other tick by now. We should know this by now. This is not something that we should not know. We
We're in
should know what make
221.
each other
You're
evil.
right. No
You know,
excuse. We're in 221.
we should know. We should know all of that, and we should be at a state of mind where we should want to help. You know, if Corona is attacking everything, every race and every color.
Is it though?
Cancer,
Is it?
cancer is attacking every race and every color. And if all these diseases are
Right.
not choosing what color they want to attack, just doing it, then we should come together and realize that this is bigger than us. This is bigger than any race or any color. See the past, just stay in the past. We should move on and look at things in a better angle. Yeah, we're right. You're right. We should look at things in a better angle. We got a little feedback, Brandy.
Huh?
We got an echo feedback coming
I
from
wasn't
your
even talking. I don't understand. What? You can hear feedback now?
it's an echo feedback coming from somewhere.
Have you been hearing it the whole time we've been on here?
No, no, no. It just happened all of a sudden.
All right. Maybe that's
I'm
my
just saying.
sign to get off. Let somebody else come up.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, no. That don't mean for you to get off because of that. It means that we need to reevaluate what we're doing here.
I can
Oh,
get up.
no, I think everyone is one. I think we, yeah, and you're right. You're right. We shouldn't prejudge each other. And we do it to each other. It's just not a when it comes to things like that. It's not just a white thing. It's black thing. I do it myself sometimes. I find myself not wanting to, but I'm finding myself. You know, when you find out that someone went in there and shot up a school, oh, what's the first thing that you come to your mind? Oh, that had to be a white person. When you say that someone shot themselves, what the first thing comes to your mind? Oh, that had to be a white person. So we are just as
We all
guilty
do
when it
it.
comes to
Yeah.
certain things, just like
You gotta
they
take
are.
accountability. Yeah.
So I mean,
Right. Yeah.
we have to change our perspective as well as they change their perspective. You know, it's a together thing that we're working on, and we should know each other. Like I said earlier, by now, what makes us tick and what make them tick, what make us mad, and what make them mad. That we should know not to do certain things to aggravate or tip the boat.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. It's on. It's yeah, I agree with you. It's ignorance that brings on the bad picture. You know, there's people that believe it or not, there are people out there that their whole mission is to create chaos, misery, and hate
They
among
write books.
anybody and everybody. That's their goal. That's what they like. They drama. They love it. That's what there is. That's what they do for a living. That's their life. That's they enjoy that to the fullest. You know, because at the end of the day, we all are one, and one is better than the. Yeah, no one is better than the other. True,
Nope.
true,
Like
true.
you said, we all believe the
Um,
same. We all feel we all been hurt. We all have these human things that we all do that makes us that connects us. We're all the same. We're just different colors. Like I tell my students, we're different. It's like having you open up some construction paper. You have red, you have blue, you have yellow, you have white. It's all these beautiful colors, and you embrace them. And you're like, oh, I like this. I like all of them. And what people aren't realizing while we're focusing on race and breaking each other down, we're not looking at our children and how we are setting them up for not liking themselves. You don't see that. You're like, why you're sitting over here for the next racist person or not, whatever you want to call yourself, and you're leaving insecurities with your youth, with your own children. You're making them feel like they're less than. If you're not standing up or fighting for them, then with black people, you need to make sure that you don't get caught up in it so much where you're trying to give history lessons and forgetting to give it to your own child and telling your child, love your color, love being melanin, love you. And I think that's what the message is. It's not about schooling somebody on racism or not how to hate. You shouldn't have to school somebody on how not to hate. Because let me tell you something, no one wants to be hated. Okay, not even the most hated, hateful racist. You know what I mean? As crazy as that sounds, you don't want to be hated. But your children are the ones that suffer. You know what I mean? And I'd rather sit there and spend more time on telling my child, your skin is beautiful, you're beautiful, love you so. Because that's the honest to God truth. This is all make believe. This was meant to tear us apart. And if you fall for it, you as weak as you sound. And I condone the weakness. I don't condone the weakness, but I can't say that you don't deserve it because if you fall for it, then to each his own. But if you can't sit there and tell your child any different, I don't feel sorry for you. Your child should love themselves. You shouldn't be hanging off Capitol buildings, swinging off of it. I don't care what president you want to blame it on. It's your problem. Like you should be in your house holding your family down and telling your child this is not how the country should be ran. Be a better person. It's not about your child's improvement, betterment. Because I'm not just for my own child. I'm a teacher. I'm for everybody's child. I'm for the most racist person's child. I'm fighting for your child to see past your ignorance and to do better so we can have a better place for everybody. And that's all I got for that.
and you yield your mic, huh? That what you trying to say? Oh, what's up, Tony?
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? I
What's
saw
up?
the
What's
invite
up,
late.
brother?
My apologies. I was like, "How you doing,
What's
Brandy?"
good?
First time talking to you, lady. How you doing? You dropped some heat on TJ's podcast a few weeks ago, I believe. So big ups to you for that. I was cleaning up a little bit, so I saw the invite late. I know I missed out on some things, but just trying to see where y'all at, man.
No, we just talking. Brandy is actually the lady who brought me to this app. We
Right, I think
mentioned
maybe you
something
saying that
about
before, yeah. So this your peeps. I
yeah,
feel it. Got to
yeah,
do a
yeah.
broadcast together from now on. Keep it going. What's up, Anita? My son's good, man. He's upstairs. We just finished having dinner and talking. My baby boy be here tomorrow, so I'm gonna have both my boys in the house with me tomorrow
Wait
after
a
I
minute,
get
wait
off
a minute,
work.
wait a minute, Tony.
What's up, bro?
I don't see you. You
Yeah,
didn't got rid
yeah.
of your clothes. You didn't took your
I
clothes
took. I,
off.
did, I didn't take the clothes off. You can say that in front of the women. I appreciate that, but I didn't take the clothes off. Yeah, I messed up when I was shaving, so I had to go ahead and take it all off real quick, let it grow back even. You know what I'm saying? You do that
Yeah, ain't no
every good
problem.
4 months. Yeah, every few months you got to do that. But
Yeah,
yeah, he's upstairs, and we and him were just talking about some of the future things he wants to do. My baby boy get here tomorrow, so I'm trying to take him out to dinner tomorrow night. Just let the three of us vibe one time. You know what I'm saying?
that's good. That's great. How old is your
Yeah.
son that's there?
My oldest, he just got here. He's 20. He graduated college 2 months ago, and
Oh, that's
he's
congratulations.
yeah, appreciate it. He's trying to get everything situated. I told him come on up here and stay up under me instead of paying rent where he's at struggling. I said come on up here. You do me. Take a good month, clear your mind, relax, get back on your grind if you want to. I'm gonna do some work on his car for him because he's trying to find a little something job around, a little something to do around here. But his biggest thing is to try to go up to Atlanta and get hooked up on the TV stations. He got a degree in film production, so
Oh,
he's trying to
okay.
find a career and everything. Yeah, yeah. So I'm
That's
just
what's up.
trying to. I'm feeling good having him around, man. I can refocus, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Once the kids making, you got them at home. You got a peace with that.
Yeah,
So for
yeah,
me,
yeah.
it's a real big thing with everything I had going on over the past year, and I'm just glad he made it. I'm glad I was able to see it, man. I've been kind of tight all week emotionally because I'm so grateful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
make it. You don't really see a lot of us trying to make, or at least making it, and being able to still be there. Everybody like,
True,
you
true.
graduated, go do you. I'm like, nah, y'all bring your butt home, take a good month. I know what it means to come out of school, change your mindset back, get your refocusing, regeneration happening, and then go for yours. So
Yeah,
I'm overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? I'm overwhelmed, man.
yeah. And plus, he at the stage now where he's really trying to find himself. This is the part is very hard from transition from being a teenager to going into adulthood as a
Yeah,
man. Is a real hard transition. My son, he's 19,
right.
and he's going through that transition there, trying to find himself. I'm trying to get him a little leadway so he can do it, but it seems like he's drifting. I might have to step in and help him.
You need a couple of us talk to him for you. We're gonna give him some truth. Did he graduate high school?
No, no, he didn't.
Okay.
Only
Is he
one
going to
semester.
is he going to go back and
One
get that? He
semester.
got one semester left.
One semester left. Yeah,
Okay.
and
Tell
it's
him to
hard
do a
for him.
job.
It's
Get a
hard for him to
job while
see
you
it.
going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you got your money on your mind, you realize how strong your education is. So you get a
Hmm.
job, do the school. It's going to wear you out. The biggest problem we're gonna have after that, and Brandy, you're gonna excuse me for a second, but the biggest problem we're gonna have after that is he gonna be chasing them gas. All right, he gonna be chasing the women. His money gonna get crossed up, and then he gonna mess up on the job, and he gonna mess up the class. Ain't that we gonna have to go ahead and talk to him? I'm gonna have to go ahead and get in the 411. We remember 19. We remember
Yeah,
19.
yeah,
19 is a strong age. 19 is a strong age
Yeah.
for the fellas.
yeah.
Let's just be real.
I
It's a
mean,
real strong age because everything's hitting at once. Money,
yeah, all
women,
the
money, women,
the,
money, women,
the
hard. And then
emotions, the
he gonna be
emotions.
mad that
Yeah,
his people are in college and he isn't. He gonna be mad at
I got
people
a
in the
four. I got a
military and he
14
isn't.
year old.
Yeah,
I'm getting
okay.
ready.
We can talk to him too if you need us to, straight up, because he gonna have to hear from the fellas. One thing we
yeah,
try to do up here is we're gonna teach each other, we're gonna bring each other up, and I'm gonna be the one I'll talk to the kids for you. We can make it one big old broadcast. I spent up here 1 hour. What's your question? What you need to
I
know?
appreciate that.
What's going on? I will do that.
yeah.
I will
And
do
That's
we
that.
just
need
where I'm
to
at right now in life.
Yeah,
That's
need
where
to
I'm
do that.
at.
We need
I
to do
will
Look,
do
I
that
that.
travel
And
to.
for the
I will do
youth.
I
that
travel
sober and
to.
drunk. I'm telling you straight up. Somebody got to talk to these kids. And we are hard headed as teenagers. You all know how to handle the girls. We know how to talk to the little boys.
Yeah, that's
Straight
true.
I
up.
appreciate
Especially a
that.
bunch of
I
us who are
understand.
knuckleheads. You don't want somebody sitting up here. This is what you do, son. Yeah. No, you need somebody. Let me tell you something, bro. You ain't got enough money, all right? You ain't. You're pushing your mama car. You ain't got no game. Your clothes is hand me down. Stop it. Just because you iron it, you need that. You
Yeah,
need that.
yeah.
And tell them
Yeah,
I
you're right.
said so. If you don't do
I
your
will.
chores, if you don't do your chores, you ain't a man. We're gonna start these little boys off with that right now.
Yeah,
That's where
yeah.
I'm
If you
at right
don't
now.
do your
Like,
chores, he's not going to until he's 15. This is what the women
look,
don't know.
do your
We don't
chores.
care until we're about 15
You
or
put the
16.
deodorant on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, he got to shower, he got to brush his teeth, he got to floss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him straight, Vanita. Trust me. If you need this kid, the kid need to see this. Tell him I said it just like this. 15 ladies and 15 years old when we start caring. Up until then, we don't. We're gonna be bums. We're gonna have clothes everywhere. We're gonna have toys everywhere. We're not gonna want to do a whole lot of stuff. When we start getting older and start looking to the future, then we will start doing it. That episode of Cosby Show when Theo had the bedroom all dirty is so real for all the boys. We won't clean up nothing. It'll come.
Yeah,
You
I'm,
still
I'm
got to
learning.
do the
I'm
laundry.
learning that.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
be
talk
walking
to
out
you.
like
They'll
this.
tell her do
I'll
it.
be like,
They'll tell her they'll do
And
it.
y'all
Yeah.
sitting here trying to cuss them out. That ain't going to help. Cussing them out messes up here because
I
we going through our trend like you all go through your cycles at teenage girls. That's what's
so that's
happening
why he
with
be
us.
giving me that dumbass look. Is that
Yes,
dumbass
like he
look
don't
he
want
give
to.
me?
Like,
And
I'm gonna tell you. When you start doing
I'll be
all the
like, I'm
walk
not
away, I don't want
taking
to hear
this
this
shit
shit.
no more.
I don't want to hear this shit. If you
Yeah, he be
want to
like
do
that.
it,
He
you
be
do it.
like,
I'm still a minor. What? I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, we're gonna do that.
you
He's not
know.
gonna feel it till he's about 15. If he does it every other day, you're doing good.
I be trying to put it to him in like the most, like
No,
even soften it up. I be like, all I ask you to do is just do this. Let me
let me
take care
let,
of
let me
this.
help
Just
you
do
out.
your
All
job
three of us right
in
here are
your
native New
room.
Yorkers. All right,
Well,
all
it's
three of
in
us up here are
your room.
native New
I'm
Yorkers.
doing
No, most New York boys don't clean up their shit.
I'm in New York right now.
Yeah,
I'm in New
yeah.
York right now. I'm from
I saw it
Cali.
up
I'm
there.
from
I saw
Cali.
the
Yep.
Schenectady. We just don't care until we're about 15, 16. We don't.
Uh,
It don't really hit till high school
I mean,
because
I bought
everybody
you
think
some
a man gonna.
deodorant. It's right there.
Yeah, I know, but he
And
got to
then
shower
then
every day.
then it takes a girl, man, a girl that you want to be
I
with,
was gonna get to
and
that. There you go, bro. I was gonna get to
make
that.
you want to
But
do
he
that,
had that. That's what I'm saying. That's
And
what I'm
she's
saying.
still there though, right? Is she still there? No, but she gonna get on him,
He
and then he
like
gonna
her. He
change.
like her.
She likes him, and he likes her back. If he likes her back, then he gonna straighten up. Watch what I tell you.
Oh yeah, oh
I
yeah.
like her too. I like her
You tell him I said,
too.
okay, oh good. Well, you tell him I said, brush your teeth, take a shower every day, clean up everything you got. Once a week, you do all your chores. You can do everything on a Saturday afternoon and be done in
Good.
2 hours and have the whole
You
weekend to yourself.
True, true. Or you can do
you
it
tell him
Friday.
that. Because when I
You can
say
do it
it,
Friday if you
it's
Bring him
want.
a
up.
joke. It's a
Bring him up.
joke.
Conversation over. Conversation over. Bring him up.
Right now, even if he's free, I'll do it. I'm gonna put him on. Hold
I ain't even drink my liquor yet. I ain't mean to take over your show, bro. But
Oh, you're doing
hey,
fine, man.
we're gonna talk to him.
You're doing
We're gonna
fine.
talk to him, man. Talk to these kids, yo.
You're doing fine, man. Yeah, I'm just sitting here, just drinking me a little wine, trying to relax. I've been working all week long, man.
Yeah, I've been like I said, my son got
12-hour
here. I couldn't
shifts,
go
man.
in for overtime. I just been going where I got going in the
on.
morning.
Oh,
Hey,
he's coming?
I ain't gonna lie, my
Listen,
baby's knocked out. Yeah, he told me before
good,
this he was knocked
good,
out. His
good.
dad had
Remember
a
what I
long
told you though.
conversation.
Remember what I
He know
told you
that.
though. When old girl come, watch her straighten up.
Oh yeah, he
She
gonna
gonna say
change.
something, and this is the key. I'm gonna give you a key. This is a cheat code. You ain't even supposed to know this. When she come around and they sitting there comfortable, and you start doing something, if you need help with it, ask him to help you. He gonna
Yeah, he
jump up
gonna
right
help.
quick. He gonna
Yeah,
help.
he gonna help.
That's a cheat
Okay.
code. You ain't supposed to know that
And you can tell when he gonna hang out with his girl
because he
and his
want to show
boys.
off in front of old girl. And don't
Yeah, he
put him
gonna
in a
tell.
situation of something that he don't know. Get him to do something that he does know that'll make him look
Yeah,
good in front of her instead of playing him out. Then he's
Okay.
gonna want to do more. You're welcome.
you're right. No doubt,
High
no doubt. So
five.
thank
Every
you for the
man who
call.
watches this, they're gonna be like, yeah, he right. Yeah, he right. I damn near broke one of the rules, but they'll let me slide with that one.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt, man, no
Okay.
doubt, man. Because I tell you,
Anything that helps, I can do. Thank you so much.
You got me up here. You
when
need
he
help with them
calling.
boys?
You
Talk
can
to us. The
tell.
fellas will come up. We
Yeah,
will
you
come
can
up here
tell.
and do this. We will be in the comments dropping it down for you if you need it. One thing we're gonna try and do in house, we're gonna straighten each other out. And I'll be damned if some of y'all single parents don't need help with these kids.
Yeah, it get crazy sometimes.
I do.
I got you. I got you.
It get
I got
crazy
you.
sometimes.
I'm not even
All
trying to
day.
cash up. I got you. We hard
I'm
headed
like,
as
where did I
teenagers.
look? I'm like, where did I go wrong?
And not to be disrespectful, but is the father around?
Actually, that's why he's tired because me and dad, like, we just had a good conversation. We're good friends, and he's talking to the son, but he is. This is the thing. He's verbal. He's financial, but he's not. I can't see him right now. Put it like that. I was like, where are you? Oh, I gotta call you to talk to you in a whole other state.
So you got to catch him, but is he there for your son?
Yeah, he calls him, he talks to him, and
Good.
checks in
That's all
on
you
him
need.
and stuff.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
But it could be better. It's not, but I don't judge him. I don't talk about it. I allow him. I
Well,
I
how do you want him to do
I
better though?
condone his pres. I support. You know what I mean? I don't be like I don't down it. I don't be like you could do better. I'm like when he does it, I'm like, okay, can we? You know what I mean? Because
But what do you want
I
him to
just
do
feel
better?
like I want him. Okay, I'll be honest with you because I started my new radio show last night, a ladies'
Don't throw
night.
yourself out there, but we are asking. You ain't got to throw yourself out there, but we are asking straight up.
No, I want to be transparent as hell. Um, what I do want from him is to know that presence is way better, more valuable than money. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna
Yes.
like put them both in the same realm and say, "Oh, this no." Your presence, because not everybody can have money is below your presence, and you teaching your son, you being there, throw a ball, have a. He knows himself that I'm not a man. And he knows I can't teach him. He knows, and I know that I could never teach him how to be a man. I can't do it because I am not a man, but I can teach him what I know as a woman, how to treat a woman and what a man, what I know of a man. Thank God that I had a great father. You know what I mean? That what I can, what I've, my mom taught me, like my whole family is married. Like even the younger kids, even if the babies came first, they got married. I pick up on that. I see it. I've been married. Didn't work out, but it wasn't the worst. I'm still good friends with him. But I noticed that I was going to down a road where I was suppressing what I really wanted, and I was pretending like I was good with the hype. I don't want to be married. Who cares? I'm a good mom. I can raise this black man on my own. But in actuality, I'm okay with being vulnerable and saying I can't do it by myself. I'm a black woman, and in America, we set up differently. The next person that try to act like we not, and it's not a race thing, they can I can help them shove it where the sun don't shine. It's that way for us, and I try to teach my son. But I appreciate how my mom and my dad raised me because it never stopped me. My color never made me think that I couldn't enter any door. I would sit amongst thousands of white people and act like I belong there too. And I'm not even acting. I really truly belong there. I was born and raised in Cali, and I've been told we are the racist, most one of the most racist states. I'm like, really?
What, New York?
Oh, Cali.
Is
Like
it
Oh,
people
Cali?
tell me
Cali?
we racist here. Yeah, and I'm just like, that's interesting. Maybe we are, but that shows me that I wasn't raised to think that way. Like I can enter any door you fucking enter. Excuse my language, but
No,
I do
you
know what
good.
I'm
It's
up
your stuff.
against. But it's not like sitting there like you know how some people like men do it a lot, and the system kind of does that to you guys, especially black men. You have this extra baggage on your back where you kind of like, yeah, but I'm black, and I'm a nigga. You know what I mean? Versus like I'm a human being and I'm gonna get this shit because I earned it.
You
You know
know
what
what
I
our
mean?
reason is for doing that? You know why we walk around like that? Because we got to keep our guard up at all times.
Oh yeah, I know.
The hardest thing about the gangster
You
nation
don't
and
have to
the
do
hip
that.
hop and all that, we got to keep our guard up so we don't look weak. Because if you look weak, that's when you get outnumbered. If you keep your guard up,
Yeah,
you might see a 1-to-1.
yeah,
And your son, if the father's talking to him, you already to the good more than you realize. Because you got some women out there that don't have that. All he got
yeah.
to do is talk that real to him every day. You got your hygiene up, you got your room clean. That conversation is plenty for him. The fact that he's even sleep this early on a damn Friday night at 14 is good,
Right.
straight up,
So Tony,
because he
And
trying to run
wants
the
to talk.
streets right
And
about
wants
let
to
me
now.
ask you
talk to
something,
his
Tony.
mama, right?
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is he be trying to run the streets right about now. 14 at this age on a Friday night during the summer, we ain't supposed to be asleep. Are you serious? We was 14,
Let
wasn't
me
trying to go to sleep. We was sitting up trying to wait on Friday night videos.
let me ask you
You
something,
know what
Tony.
I'm
And
saying? Yes,
I
sir.
want you to know if you agree with me that she said that she can't teach a man a young man to be a man. And I want to tell you this, Brandon, that we don't teach them how to be a man. We show them the ways of being a man. They can only show themselves and teach themselves how to be to bring out the man in them. We can't teach them because there's certain things that we can show them and do, and if they don't do it, that don't mean they're not a man. They're gonna always be a man. They just gotta prove themselves to themselves that they are a man. And you
They're
gotta
gonna be a
let
man
them.
within their own right. Yeah.
You know, right? You gotta. You also gotta, since he's the only man in the house at your house, you gotta let him feel that sometimes. Tell him to do things, but you gotta let him feel that he's the man in the house, because he gonna want to protect. He gonna want to make sure that everything's all right with his mama as he get older, and you're gonna have
He
to
does.
let him. You're gonna have to let him do that. Because once you start taking that away from him, you demasculate him. Now he's confused. He don't know.
Facts.
He don't know
You know,
what he
Facts.
should do and what he shouldn't
I'm
do.
gonna slide up in here real
You know.
quick and tell you that he does do that. I mean, I traveled across country, right? I know. I think I told you how it went when I got to New York. I lost my mind. I missed my flight. I never thought it would happen. I told you I failed. I did. So many things happened when I tried to get here to New York. It worked out, but what I learned about my son was, and I hit the, okay, this is what the part was when they told me, you need to be here 45 minutes prior to checking your bags. And I was like, what? I act like a black Karen up in there. And I thought it was normal behavior. I was like, people lose their flights and you cry. That's what you're supposed to do. That just
It's
shows you
two
I don't
hours
travel
early.
much.
I go to the
But I
airport
don't
2 hours
travel,
early ever since 9/11. 2 hours earlier.
I don't travel much, Tony. But what I do know what happened was the ground got a lot closer, and I hit that motherfucker. And my son looked at me and he said, "Calm down." I said on the ground.
Oh, you had an anxiety
I was
attack.
like, I was like, it looks like I'm on the ground already. So
You had an anxiety
but
attack.
he, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man.
because they told me I was about to miss the flight, and my bags got heavier. And I said, "We're never gonna make it." I said, "Help me!" I was like the black Karen. I said, "I need to know where to go." So they led me to that line. That was the wrong line. I'm looking for somebody to feel sorry for me. I ain't gonna lie. I make it to the
Okay.
other line. This Russian lady looked at me. She said, "Calm down. Your crying means nothing to us." She said, "You're going to scare the baby." I said, I stopped crying. I
Yeah,
said,
you
"This
can't
is,"
do a
look,
pity
I
party
said,
at the
"This is a
airport.
big ass." Look, I said, "He's a big ass boy. This is no baby." And then I went. The next lady, she didn't care, but I got a flight here. You see, I'm here now. But the thing was, is my son held it so much together. We found a restaurant. They got me another flight. We had 5 more hours to wait. I called my partners from the production. They said one was nice about it. The other one was like, "You about to man up when you get to New York. So that crying shit we don't play here." And
They
I went in the
don't. Where you
restaurant.
from in Cali though? Where you from in
I'm
Cali?
from San Diego. I'm from San Diego.
Okay, was
And
that your first
we
time leaving
about that
home?
life. No.
That wasn't your first time traveling? It was your first time being out of town?
The first time we left, we went to see his dad like years ago. We caught a Greyhound. 3 days across country
Oh
to get to see him.
hell no. Oh hell no.
That
Oh
was the
hell no.
best time. I commend it. Everybody, you should totally try to travel on Greyhound.
I've
You'll
done
see it
Greyhound.
like,
I've done 24 hours. You did 3 days?
yes, it was crazy. It was a great time.
Put me on a train.
That's,
A train
that's
on
that
Greyhound.
bush. That's that
I just
bush.
love life. I like different. If I haven't done
Oh
it
God.
before, I embrace that shit. You got to. Let me tell you, if you got people in your life that get on your nerves, trust me, you're gonna want them to be in touch with life so much. You be like, what? You want to talk to a tree? Go and talk to a tree because the more in touch with life somebody gets, the more at ease you can talk to that person. Like
That's
I'm the
facts. No, I
easiest
got you
girl.
on
Ask
that.
Mr. Ëxtra. Ask him. I'm not the easiest person to talk to.
Oh yeah, yeah, real easy.
I see your
Yeah.
conversation's good. I'm looking at your change. I hear your opportunity, all of that. Holler at us to clear your mind. Bring your
Yeah,
pro,
for
bring
Yes.
sure.
your bring your topic up when you want to do your little broadcast. Everybody jumps on each other's broadcast. That's all I do. Y'all see my note. Y'all see the notification. My name all damn day. I just jump in and say what's up. I'll come in and get 5, 10 minutes. If I got a little bit of time to sit down, I'll be here for about 20, 30 minutes, whatever. Half of us up here clear our minds up here.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I
not
love that.
traveling like that. More people can't afford it. So this is what we got. Straight up.
So you
Oh
must be
boy, here she come. Here she
she's
come.
prodigy,
Oh
right?
my God. Does she come on camera more than once a week? Say it ain't so. You know I'm about to get on right to her.
I need to meet her.
I'm gonna get on you
Bring
because
it.
she don't come on camera but once a week.
You should be having
I,
trouble
I
though. The app don't
I do
like
have
what
a
you
few
say.
minutes here, but I will stick around for the beautiful Sakara. I do have a few more minutes.
Oh yeah, ain't gonna be too bad. Oh my
Oh,
God,
oh,
she
yes,
exists. It's the
yes.
week. It's during the week.
It's the
She's
queen,
here.
the queen
Listen,
of
Hey,
Uno.
Sakara.
hey, hi, Brandy. So my
Are
mom
you
came over,
good?
so I didn't hear not a thing y'all been talking about. Like I missed absolutely
Wow.
everything.
Wow. I
You
don't know
had a
where to start.
Katydid moment.
We
Huh?
were talking
You had a
about
Katydid moment.
A candy
right.
did?
A
Oh my
Katydid
god,
moment.
candy did. Stop it with those bugs. Yo, what's
Theo,
up?
what's up, Theo?
What up, Theo?
Hey, Theo, you can come up here too, man.
Hey man, we're gonna have to do a broadcast with Brandy real soon, y'all.
Oh
I
yeah,
can see it
definitely.
Right.
already.
Where's the
She had
extra
to clear
voice
her
coming
head.
from?
What?
What?
What extra voice?
I heard somebody say, is that tone?
That was
No,
me.
Unless I have feedback. No, it's like a man voice.
Everybody say hello. Everybody
that
say
might have
hello
been my
to
alter
Theo.
ego coming out.
Luke
I
Cage.
hear.
That's Luke
Y'all are
Cage.
No,
funny.
it's Theo. Okay. I'm just going. I might have feedback over here. But it's nice to meet you, Takara. Finally, face to face.
Oh
Thank you for being
yeah.
so supportive.
Is this the first
Yeah.
time? I feel like because I've seen
Yeah.
you so many times that I didn't realize that you haven't seen me.
What's
Yeah,
up,
I haven't.
Theo?
It's a
He called you
pleasure. You
Chuck
always
Nine.
What's
supportive.
up, Mike?
I'm happy to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You do
Yes,
look like
yes,
Chuck
yes.
Nine, bro. That's a good one. That's a good one.
My
You
man,
know,
take
Look at
that.
Mark
Oh my
China.
gosh.
They don't really
I'm gonna
want
ask
it.
for intermission real quick. I'm gonna ask for
Yes,
intermission
ma'am.
real
Yes,
quick.
ma'am.
I wanna ask Takara something. I don't know if you know this. I started my radio show, A Lady's Life, yes, last night. And I would love to ask you to be. I don't like to say extra, like like a feature on my. It's a radio show. I'll give you all the links. Ask Mr. Extra. It's all legit. Have a radio show, and I would love you to be one of the ladies. I just started last night. I had a lady on, and I would love for you to be one of my guests.
Wow. Okay.
Women who get
I feel
together.
like I'm nervous already, but that sounds fun.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Just be
Like
So
yourself.
you
Do what you
need to
naturally.
do.
do what?
Yeah,
Just
no,
act the way
like
you is. Yeah.
the lady last night, she didn't know what she was going to talk about. Me neither. It was my premiere for the radio show from a podcaster,
Yeah.
and then she started asking me stuff about myself. Like I don't talk about myself, so she asked me like, what kind of men did I date? Did I like older men? Have I been an inspiration? I was like into it. I was like, okay, you got the fire. Like, it's a lady's
Right.
life. We don't have to be mothers. We don't have to be wives. We don't have to be
Yeah.
girlfriends. We can just be
Yeah.
women. You
Sure,
know, because
Theo.
society is always trying to tell us who we are, how we have to be. Talking about modern days, like, oh, back then, and it's like, no, we're here. You can talk to us now. We're individuals. And
Right.
so I feel like if we want to prank call some people, we want to laugh. I say BYOB, bring your own bottle of water, your tea, your wine, whatever you want to bring. Last night I had on my pajamas, and we don't have to worry about nothing, just being individuals, and we all different. Like, and I don't think the world notices that. And like, you might have different likes than I have, but we're still women, and we should embrace that, and we shouldn't have to live up to anybody else's standards but our
Right.
own.
Well,
That's
that's
what I want
cool.
to do.
But did you say when or no?
Okay, so this is the thing. I don't have the nights. It's live radio. I'm going once a week. Uh, if I can get maybe your email, and then I can shoot it to you, and then you can tell me what's good for you. And then
Okay.
if you're, and
What's
I
good
will, if
to
you want
you?
me to prepare you, if you feel nervous, you tell me what you're comfortable with, and I promise you it'll always be at your comfort zone.
Like those car takeovers.
Go for
Oh
it.
my
Hi.
goodness, y'all.
Go for it.
I'm all about. I don't want to. I want people to feel safe with me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well,
Go
I
for
feel
real.
honored to even be asked. Like, thank you.
Yeah, you're supportive. Every time I come on here, you be like, "Hey, so why not?" Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
That's
yes,
Go
you're
awesome.
for
I
welcome.
real.
think it would be dope. I honestly think the two of you would have
Yeah,
an
yeah,
excellent podcast. I will be viewing
yeah.
and
I
I
can
will be
tell.
All
watching.
y'all are saying that, but you
I
know.
can tell you,
You know
I'm
we'll
a
come up
wild
there with
child,
you if you need help now. You know if you need
though.
help on a broadcast, you want some guests, you know we're gonna pop up.
Yeah.
You already know
You
that,
said
right?
you can tell what? Brandy,
That
what'd
was
you
true.
say?
Yeah. I said I'm a wild child though, but I will go as far as you let like I'm an open book. Like I talk about like
Okay.
woman stuff, but I'm saying we can like invite some men once in a while. But I'm not gonna
You
lie to
need
you
the
guys.
call-in
This
number.
is about it's about us. It's about us.
Nah, we feel you, but y'all need a man's perspective on some of your issues if you want to hear the comments on the other side. And then we do the
This
same
is
thing.
what I'm talking about.
Wow. Wow.
Yo, why am I having such a hard time hearing? Like, is it just me? Like, it's like somewhat muffled from
She's
Brandy's
got a
side.
little bit, Brandy, you got a little muffle on your mic. It sounds
Like,
a
I'm
little distant with a muffle.
struggling.
Yeah. It's because your computer's so loud. I hear you crystal clear, like you were right next to me.
Oh, for real? See,
Me?
She got a dead on.
microphone check. What I gotta do it. Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Why you look like Pepper? That's who it is. You look just like Pepper for real.
Who the hell is that?
Salt and pepper, woman.
Oh,
Push it real good.
Did you say who the hell is Pepper? You wanted to work on
I
your
wasn't
show.
sure. You gotta put that together. Salt and pepper. Takara, do I sound better?
I mean, it's about the same, I think. But
I know what you're talking about.
I can hear you. I don't know. It's like the longer sentences. Sometimes it's like I'm missing some words, but I could hear for the most part. I just didn't know.
I'll try to talk more clear, and then just let me know.
I don't think it's like you speaking. I think it's something to do with like the sound feedback somehow.
I got a question. You got your microphone. Does your computer have a mic without the microphone being hooked up?
That was a lot.
Yeah. No, honestly, because if she disconnect and reconnect, I want to make sure she doesn't lose her audio. I was going to tell her just redo it.
Yeah, we did the other night, and so I know I've been messing with the mixer here. But this don't take it the wrong way, guys. If I do get off, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. All right, y'all listening? I'm a little tipsy, and I'm about to have a good time tonight.
Hey,
well, we ain't gonna hold you up. I just want to let you know we ain't gonna hold you up.
No, I need y'all to know everywhere I am. Takara, Tony, I am on YouTube. I'm everywhere, and anywhere I go, I want to bring you guys. Like, I'm all about support, and like, I just want to be happy.
All you got to do is have your ladies' first broadcast. We'll be watching. We'll sit back in the cut, but you know the fella's gonna come back with our revenge afterwards. Because I know.
Why it always gotta be like that?
It's not revenge. I'm just saying. It's gonna be we're gonna call it the counter convo. How about that?
Okay. I'm gonna sound clear though, because I'm gonna need my girl Takara to hear me. Takara, drop me your email how you can. How can you drop it? You want me to put my email in the message and then go from there?
Are you on Instagram?
Yes. Brandy, is it Brandy Joy 42? Yeah, Brandy Joy 42.
Okay, I'll look you up there.
All right, I'm excited about
that. Let me know. I'll send you her link.
Yeah.
It's upstate, Mike. It's upstate New York.
That's why I am right now. How'd you know that? Are you stalking me?
No, I was born in Queens. I know New York.
No, you know Schenectady? Am I saying it right?
Schenectady with your tips. You lit. I'm not sure which one you want. Listen, the background tells me what you tipsy on, and something else tells me what you tipsy on. So I already got you.
But when I was sober, I still couldn't say it. So
well, don't tell nobody that. Don't do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna help you out. All right, we're gonna help you out.
I'm so sober.
I know you ain't
Hey y'all, I'll see y'all soon. Follow sister.
We got you. Right. She said she's a little livid. She better go beat herself.
I'm about to go spread my legs. I'm going to Instagram. No, I'm serious. I got to do some stuff. I got to promote for the radio show. Real Wise Productions. www.realwiseradio.com. The Gmail is Real Wise Production@gmail.com. Please hit us up at our radio station. You can find us on the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. Just put in Real Wise Radio. You'll have the app. If you ever want to audition, or you got comedians, if you got a radio personality, you got a podcast, please feel free to get in contact with us. We're all about promoting and supporting.
Got you. For everybody up, I know you got to go. I'm about to jump on with Ted. Ted Hughes about to do a broadcast. I'm about to be up there with him if y'all want to watch or whatever. Brandy, good talking to you. Straight up, holler at your boy anytime. We still gonna finish that
Straight up,
convo as
no
well.
tell me.
That's right. And Takara, you need to come on over to 2 Extra. I know you may be up here, but come on over there with us and Ted, man. When y'all finish up here, all right?
Okay, I got
Yeah.
All right, I'll holler at
like
y'all
four or
later.
5 more minutes.
All right, stay there.
Tony says straight up like all the time.
Yeah, I got